For the cheapest, fastest, most reliable MUT coins on the market, check out my coin sponsors at AOEAH.com and use discount code MONEY for 3% off. Link in the description below. Welcome back, Money Team. In today's video, I'm going to be going over one of the most explosive offenses in Madden 23 that nobody knows about out of the pistol spread from my Ravens offensive ebook. I've already put out several gameplays using this offense on my main channel where I do gameplays and tip videos, so if you want to see more, I will have a link in the description. Other than that, if you guys like this type of video and you want to see more in the future, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment section. But if you want to see more right now from this or any of my ebooks and you don't want to wait, all you have to do is click the links in the description or the top pinned comment, and you can download them instantly to your phone, computer, or have them sent to the email of your choice. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the most explosive pass play from this formation, and that is the PA deep in, which is a one-play touchdown against any defense in the game. Starting off with cover 2. Against cover 2, all you got to do is put the X route on a fade, and the Y route will be a very big play over the middle, just as long as you get a good pass lead inside and away. As you can see, it can split the inside safeties. You can also have success if you run from a hash mark to the open side of the field and attack the B route. Just motion across this receiver here, put him on a streak, and that's pretty much it, as the A route and the Y route will pull that in, and you can get outside with the B route here, although that's a slightly tougher throwing window. I'm going to do that one more time. All you have to do is motion across one of these receivers. It really doesn't matter which one. Put them on a streak, and you'll see how this will get the B route open, although the X route's pretty much open too. But you can see how you could get really the streak inside between the safeties or this guy outside of, doesn't really matter. They're both, all these routes really beat cover 2. Next up, we'll choose cover 3. Against cover 3, motion across the B route here and put the Y route on a streak and the X route on a fade. Well, that really probably doesn't matter, to be honest, but ultimately that's going to be what your setup is, streaks and fades. Really doesn't matter. Then the B route here is going to get across the safety enough that you can get a good bullet and pass it away. Probably got a free form as well, but you can see how, based off the fact that there's multiple routes, streaking routes coming in this area, it kind of freezes up the safety and just kind of lets him inside, because he really has to stay home to worry about this streak coming across. Dude, there's so many routes coming in this area. He really doesn't know where to go, and he lets this guy get past him once you bullet and pass it away. And there's really nothing pulling the cornerback back, so that's why he gets over the top of the cornerback as well. Next up, we'll choose cover 4 quarters. So I'm going to motion across his B route once again, put the Y route on a streak and the X route on a fade. And the B route here is going to have the same success. As you can see, it's just a big bullet and pass it away. I don't know why I didn't get the catch there, but you can see how that gets open. We'll do that again. Streak the Y route, fade the X route. So I'm not sure if you can do it the other way, where you could, it doesn't really, if the streak or the fade really matters. But we're going to do this one more time. Like I said, that B route there gets right over the top of that cover 4 quarter. Safety, the strong safety. We got another one-play touchdown. Play has the same success against cover 4 drop. So same setup, motion this guy across, streak the Y route, fade the X route. And we're going to have the exact same success as the B route here. Splits the safeties, and we didn't quite get the pass. Now he is getting bumped a little bit. That's a slight issue when he gets bumped, but it still should work. So we're going to do it again. Like I said, if he gets redirected, if he doesn't get redirected by that linebacker, it's even easier. As there, we drop it in the bucket. Although he got tackled, he kind of ran out of space too. I might actually be too close. I might actually back up a little bit, 5 yards here. Start over. So against cover 4, motion this guy across, put the Y route in a fade, put the X route in a fade, because I'm not really sure if it matters, streak or fade. But you'll see how this B route here will have the exact same success, as he's just gone right up the middle of those two safeties there for an easy one-play touchdown, right up the middle of cover 4 regular. Next up, we have the jet pass fake zone. Another play that's really going to be best against man coverage, cover 3, cover 4, anything where the outside run defense really isn't that great. Just put your fastest receiver in this spot, and you'll see that you can get some very big run plays, especially if you run to the open side of the field like I did there. You can flip it, and there's no real, no real tell as far as the animation because it's an even formation. Although here you can see we don't have our fastest guy running it, and we're running it to the short side of the field. So that's really not the best way to go. But I just want to show that it is possible. So if your opponent starts to make adjustments or shift or whatever they do to try to take this away, you always do have the option to go the opposite way without them really having much time to change their defensive setup. Next up we have the trap fake jet. This is a good inside run with the trap block. The fake motion a lot of times will get the user out of the middle of the field. But this is something that, you know, if they're setting too much blitzers, you know, typically that could be an issue when it comes to trap blocks. But you can see there, we get that whole, this is probably the best inside run when it comes to the motion, when it comes to the fake motion. The regular fake isn't a very good play. It's just a straight ahead dive. With this here, you can get much bigger lanes, as you can see right there. As long as they're coming out and spread defenses, which most people will come out and spread defenses based off of the fact that you got a 4 wide receiver set, which is pretty rare in the game. So this is pretty much going to be your look. The best inside run with the fake motion. Next up, we got the read option. It's all about that read defender once again. If he crashes in like he does here, you just keep with the quarterback. And you can see the running back a lot of times will turn to a blocker, though there he really didn't do much. But if you're playing against spread defenses like this will eventually spread defenses, a lot of times it's best to hand it off up the middle. Here we go once again. I mean, that was just a blitz. Everybody was coming in there. No way I could have predicted that. So, read defender. It's really the most important thing here. You see, once again, quarterback is the best option. Quarterbacks do tend to fumble though, as you can see right there. He puts on the ball the ground on the ball very easily, which is stupid. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna go right towards this larger hole. I'm gonna force this inside run play, like I was saying. Sometimes that's the best read if you have a spread defense, and this particular offense will spread a lot of defenses. So I'll go and do that again. Like I said, forcing that inside handoff. Although there, you know, I just decided to keep it because that guy did come off the edge pretty quickly. But you can see how this formation really is the MVP when it comes to this particular run play. Next up, we got the zone alert bubble. It's going to be best against cover 3. The handoff is going to be best against cover 2, but the bubble screen is going to be best against cover 3 because typically the cornerbacks drop back. So you can see there I get an easy 7 yards, even to the short side of the field. You can flip this formation and nobody will know because it doesn't really have any animations based on the fact that it's an even formation, and run to the open side of the field or wherever side you see an advantage. But ultimately this play is best to throw it to the bubble screen against cover 3, cover 4, hand it off against cover 2. I'll go ahead and force the handoff. You can see it doesn't really work out too great, but against spread defenses and cover 2 defenses, it's going to be best to hand it off. Next up, we got the fade stop. If your opponent comes out in a press, a man zero press, all you have to do is smart route, the B route, and the X route. Just pick one. They have a release that will essentially allow them just to get right past the press, and then you can get a big play. Now there, you want to pick one. I try to kind of watch both, which is not really the best way to go. You want to pick one, choose one, and stick with it. And like I said, I'll do it with the X route this time. So, like I said, once I see that the X route beats that press, I immediately... you don't really have time to watch between the two, but if you pick one and stick with one the whole time, you can immediately lob the second he beats the press. And he beats the press because of the little stutter step that's at the beginning of the route. Like I said, I can do the same thing with the B route. I'm going to do that. Like I said, he doesn't beat it as dynamically, so you don't want to throw that ball. And I mean, that's not a good idea, as I still make the play, as I mossed the computer, but... it's really, I haven't seen it work too well with the B route. Typically works best with the X route. I don't know if there's something to that, if it's just the better receiver that the A.J. Brown is. But like I said, if he gets past that, press immediately, just lob it up, catch and run, try to rack catch it, and you can get an easy catch and run for a score. So I don't know if there's a difference between the routes. I'll go ahead and I'll flip the play actually. So now we have... the X route is running that route, so it could just be you know, AJ Brown being a beast. I don't know what happened there. I guess I had some pressure in my face. Now, if your opponent doesn't press, you can motion this receiver across, and you'll see how the A route can get outside very easily, even though that's only Zach Pascal. You can see that he's running an option route that makes a really good bend that will typically beat the safety. Doesn't necessarily have the same success inside, like right here. You know, he doesn't break inside as well, but if you motion him across, he breaks outside very well. So I'm going to do that again. If they're pressing too, the safety won't press, so we'll still have that. But the Y route in a press is actually a pretty good play. As you can see right there, the pressure got my face. I still got to block the running back, which is something I'm not really doing. But we make a lot of motions in this formation with these receivers, so your opponent really shouldn't notice anything. It shouldn't be too much of a tell because of all the motions that we make. And like I said, it's a really good outside receiver that'll beat man coverage. So that's the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, as always, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. Money Shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.